Oh, hello. Do you know who's been up since like 8:30 this morning? This beautiful girl. Before we get into it, though, I want to ask you, what color is bacon supposed to be when it's cooked? Like, I can't tell. Usually I cook it too long and it shrivels to nothing. I'm like, that's not good. I just threw it in with my eggs here because I'm lazy. I need a bigger pan, I guess. Oh, and I want something on the record here. You'll notice that I have no ketchup on which to put. I have no ketchup to put on my eggs and bacon, so I'm just using a bit of this barbecue sauce left over from the summer barbecue. But I should have ketchup soon because P. Diddlebop is Pauline, whom I met in a bar in Ottawa like 20 years ago, and I threw my business card into her cab as it was driving away, and somehow we're still in touch. Anyway, she saw on my Instagram story that I was saying I don't want to pay for the luxury of ketchup, and she's like, get ketchup already. And she said she'll ship me ketchup, so I gave her my address, and and so she just messaged right this second after seeing me tag her, and she's like, I'm shipping the ketchup. So anyways, we'll see when the ketchup arrives, and we'll see if it's like No Name or if it's like Heinz. I wonder if there's like an even more luxurious version of ketchup other than Heinz. Like obviously No Name probably has more water in it, and then there's Heinz, and then I don't know, it's probably there's probably like gourmet ketchups and stuff, but I probably don't need to overkill it. In any case, Crystal messaged the other day when I mentioned the ketchup, and she's like, you should use salsa. There's no sugar in it, so it's healthier, so I'll probably go buy some salsa. And I just realized that bare naked ladies do that. You know, if I had $1 million, and they go on in the song, if I had $1 million, they go, if I had $1 million, I'd buy like gourmet ketchup, and then they go like Dijon ketchup. They do that whole thing. So maybe that's subliminally like implanted into my brain. Anyway, any kind of ketchup will be an improvement from not ketchup. So last night I didn't follow my plan of turning off everything at 9, but I did get into bed at 10. I listened to Tim Schmoyer podcast again about making money online till about 10:30. Then I went to sleep, and then I woke up and looked at my phone at 6:15. I'm like, well, that's not quite enough sleep. So I went back to sleep, and I think until about 8:30, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of enough sleep. No, it wasn't 8:30. I think I woke up around 7:40, and I was like, okay, that's about 9 hours. And then I sort of looked at my email, like I let my eyes try to adjust to the phone and stuff like that until like 8:30, and then I started working, but that's still pretty good. I had a few nightmares, like in one I pricked my finger and some virus came in, and then I started looking at my body and I'm like, oh my god, my fingers were like dissolved, and then my tongue was disappearing and my whole body was disappearing. I'm not sure how that entered my mind. It was kind of like in the movie Looper, which I saw a few months ago on Netflix, where they start cutting off parts of his body and then it happens to his future self. Anyways, but also I guess on CNN last night I read this article about some kind of bacteria that gets into a wound, and if you're in water it'll get in there and kill you. And yeah, that's right, I read this whole article about that last night, so maybe that was in my brain. But at least I didn't wake up in the middle of the night thinking I heard burglars and have to walk around and look to see if the burglars were hiding in my closet. So that's like a step up. And then this morning I've been productive. I got up and did a bit of copywriting and sent that to the ad agency. And then I called the lung clinic and they booked me an appointment for Halloween in the morning. And then I had to call my doctor and get them to refer me again. And I actually considered not calling my doctor right away. I'm like, oh, I'll call her like later in the week or something. But then I just did it, and now I've checked that off my list. So I'm making things happen. I just ran for an hour while watching Stranger Things, and I've learned that I love TV and movies and storytelling. Like, it's just my favorite thing. I didn't think I was going to like this show, and it's so gripping, and I could go run forever. So I think this is definitely the passion I need to pursue. I mean, I already knew that, but yeah, I don't want to do a podcast about travel or cooking or anything. It's gotta be about the entertainment industry. It's in my blood. It's what I was born to do. I just did like 2 minutes of weights. I could go longer, but it's already getting late. And I feel like I should go to this advertising talk. Like, there'll be a free sandwich, and it might be a waste of time. Maybe I should just stay here and do videos, but I don't know. Let's go. Okay, there was lots of traffic, so the streetcar went slow, so I got there a bit after 7, and then there was this guy standing outside saying, we're locked out. And there was a sign on the door saying, if you're locked out, press, 3002. So we kept calling, and he was like, well, do you think I could get a refund? Like, worst comes to worst? I'm like, you bought a ticket? He's like, yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. So we kept calling. Eventually a girl came down. She's like, sorry, it's like really crowded, and it started at 7. It's insanely crowded. And we're like, okay. So this did turn out to be a waste of time, just not in the way I thought it might be. But whatever. Got me out with some fresh air for a little bit, and I guess I'll go back home now. But I'm all dressed and showered. I feel like I should hit the town. I wonder what this is. It says Hocus Pocus Witchery and Lounge. So it's both a lounge and a witchery. But it looks like the blinds are up. Ooh, creepy. I love old building weird things like that. Like they're tearing down so many old buildings and lofts and just putting up these aseptic condos. And I love that there's still old buildings like this with just bricks, and it's probably hidden rooms, and they got character and people live above them. Yeah.
Okay, just got home, and I'm going to implement another life lesson that I've been learning. I should eat right now. It's like 7:40. I don't want to eat past 8 because I get kind of bad taste in my mouth, indigestion, acid reflux crap that's bad for your throat and everything. Causes throat cancer. Yeah. And by the way, a few hours ago, Pauline, aka P. Diddlebop, said that the ketchup is on its way and she can't wait for it to arrive, and there's going to be so much to rant and discuss about. Yeah, I bought this sauce at the grocery store when I went last time. I thought, oh, it'll be nice to pour on my chicken and vegetables and stuff, but it's disgusting, and now I realize marinade means pour over chicken or pork, cover and marinate in fridge for 30 minutes to 24 hours, discard used marinade, grill, broil, or bake as desired. This is not to pour on chicken that's already cooked and then eat it. Oh, God! That's why it tasted like I was just pouring like extra intense, thick, sweet salad dressing on my chicken and vegetables. It was so gross, I'm like, I gotta kill the taste, so I poured Worcestershire sauce on it as well. Oh my God. I've just been categorizing receipts for my accountant, but I've already missed my bedtime now. It's like 3 minutes to 11. I screwed up. I got lots to tell you about tomorrow, about how I left a comment on Marie Forleo's live stream and met some new people.